mercy. Ain't no mercy.
Hello everybody, Jason Lea back here again. I'm sorry about the 1 week absence. I was at a really fun summer camp. I just had a blast there. I got a scar here, scars here, scars everywhere. I basically just got scarred. But anyway, now that I'm back, I thought that I'll be reviewing Cars 3, because I certainly do not want to watch any other movie that came out this weekend, well, except for The Book of Henry. But unexpectedly this weekend, Cars 3 is the highest rated movie. And let's just say this. I really enjoy the first Cars movie, okay? Over the years, it's not as good as I thought it was when I was young. I loved this when I was a kid. I have a lot of toys of Cars. But over the years, while I still really enjoyed it and thought it was a very good animated film, it's just not as powerful enough as, say, Finding Nemo, Toy Story, or WALL-E, or Ratatouille, or some of Pixar's best. But overall, I still think that it's fine. Cars 2... What is Cars 2? Really, what is Cars 2? They have Mater as the main character. And it's a spy movie, not about racing. I say... bad idea. The movie shit. But yeah, I did not really like Cars 2. It is very disappointing. And I had no anticipation for the third one. But after seeing it, it's actually not that bad. To be honest, I actually liked it. There is a lot of problems in it. I mean, it is not perfect, but this is a major improvement over Cars 2. And it does feel like a cohesive film. The animation, always great. Pixar is great with their animation and their designs for the characters and the landscape. They are brilliant at that. And they got some of the old cast in. Owen Wilson is back as Lightning McQueen, and the story is about him trying to find who he is again, because there's this new racer that comes in and he's not that good anymore. He's aging. There are new cars coming in with new technology, and he has to figure out who he is again and what made him a great racer from the beginning. And overall, I think that's a pretty good plot. It goes back to the roots as the first, and those roots are kind of executed much better than in the first movie, to be honest. But my biggest problem would have to be the very first act. It is a bit dull, and I mean really dull. There are like a few jokes in there, but overall, the execution in that first act, none of the jokes land. The motivations just weren't executed as well. Nothing from the beginning. It just felt like a different movie. Like the first director was fired, and then another director came in to do the rest of the movie. But when that second act gets in, from the second to the third act, the movie really picks up. And to be glad, there is Mater in this film, but only I say like 2 minutes. He's not in the movie that much. And that is good. That is a major plus. But I really like some of the new characters. This new Lightning McQueen's personal trainer, I think, is my favorite character in the entire movie. I mean, she is great. I love her. And Storm is actually a pretty neat antagonist. And I think it's my favorite antagonist in the entire Cars franchise if I am forced to pick one. Because Chick Hicks in the first one, I didn't see him as of a good antagonist. I didn't really get his motivation. Here, I get the motivation, clear enough, and I get how he's a jerk. But I really like how this film is a bit more serious, but not over serious. It balances those tones really well. And the story and humor there is much better than the first act. Like, it picked up more. In Lightning McQueen, you really felt for his character even more as the film goes on. And the racing stuff, it's animated beautifully. I loved it. Overall, I actually enjoyed this film. I would have loved it if it wasn't for that very first act, which was really dull. None of the humor worked or the characters worked. Nothing was executed well in that first act. But when that second act picks up and the rest of the movie picks up, it's actually entertaining. And I think kids will leave the film enjoying it. I think adults will enjoy it even more than the second one. I think you all will enjoy it much more than the second one. I still think that the very first one is probably the best, but I really enjoyed this film, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I suggest you go watch this film this weekend. I'm going to give Cars 3 a B. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.
I torture you. I'm a slave to your game.